Hi everyone, my name is Amy Mangin and I'm the research manager with Manitoba Canola Growers, and I'm going to give you a quick update on some of the research programming we have going on in our organization right now, specifically within Manitoba. When we look at our research priorities as an organization, we are looking to establish and maintain research priorities that are of specific value and relevance to Manitoba, as well as expand our research networks and strategic alliances. So I'm just going to touch on how we're accomplishing these priorities currently and moving into 2022 within the province. We're currently running a research priorities survey, and this survey is really going to be used to update our baseline research priorities moving forward, and just to ensure that when we're making funding decisions, they're representing the needs of Manitoba canola acres. We're also hoping to be able to use this research survey to identify any gaps that our membership might have as priorities that we don't have a lot of projects that we've currently funded to direct some programming moving forward. It's currently open to all growers and agronomists across Manitoba, so I encourage anybody on this meeting that is from Manitoba and working on the ground in canola to go and do this survey. We would greatly appreciate it. We're looking at extending our collaboration within Manitoba with the other commodity groups. So Manitoba Crop Alliance and the pulse and soybean growers we are working with for this whole farm crop committee, which is led by the MCGA, so the Manitoba Crop Alliance. It is really a place for those whole farm cross commodity research projects to fall, specifically the ones that are benefiting Manitoba producers. In the call for LOIs, the priorities for this committee outlined things like crop rotation, soil health, cover cropping, intercropping, pest management, and water management as the main priorities. MCGA received 23 letters of intent, and the three groups, we are reviewing 7 projects at the full proposal stage currently. Another way that we're expanding our research network within Manitoba is really by establishing our on-farm canola research program. This is going to be launched as a pilot program in 2022, and with hopes to expand it move after that in 2023, 2024. The aim of this project is to address the gap of applied Manitoba specific research, and then use that to bridge the gap between traditional research results and on-farm adoption of new and improved practices. So really getting farmers involved in the research process and testing out some of these new practices on their farms, on their soils, with their equipment to try help them adopt some of these new practices. We are collaborating with MCGA and MPSG for this program as well. They currently have very successful on-farm research programs running. They've been running for a number of years already, and we're going to work with them in terms of some of the extension for this program as well as administration. And then I just briefly want to touch on the Pest Surveillance Initiative. So PSI is a lab that's located in Manitoba. Many of you are probably familiar with it. It is owned and operated by Manitoba Canola Growers. And through this lab, we do a number of things. We offer the Get Tested program, which covers free DNA-based testing for MCGA members. The tests that we offer to our memberships include clubroot, blackleg, verticillium stripe, fusarium wilt, and then we also do glyphosate-resistant kochia ID and amaranth species ID. Amaranth species ID being new for 2021 with the introduction or identification of Palmer amaranth in the province for the first time. And something to note, I just summarized the number of samples that have went through or that were submitted through the Get Tested program in 2021. And just to note that there was a large amount of those samples were glyphosate-resistant kochia testing. So when we're looking at our priorities of our membership, that's going to be a flag moving forward. And then the Manitoba Canola Disease Survey samples, some of those are also run through this PSI lab. We also run canola-specific research projects through the PSI lab, mostly aimed at improving detection and surveillance of some of these other diseases that we have. We also have a wood ash for clubroot mitigation project that's running in collaboration with the lab as well. And with that, that is a very brief update on some of our research activity going on. But if you have any questions on that or anything else research related for MCGA, feel free to contact me. Thank you.